Monday, everybody. Big waves out there to you. Good to see you. Happy birthday, Lance McAllister, today out of Morgan City, Louisiana. That's right. I know where you live. Good to see you this morning. Listen, in the comments, in the chats over on Facebook world, let us know where you're tuning in from today. And the word for today is choices. Woo! This was a big one for me today, Coach.
Me too.
Because Lord knows I've made a lot of choices in my life so far, 45 years. So, um, you know, I had to kind of put you in a visual of where I went with this word. And then I'm going to go with it for a little bit. Some of it's going to be from the heart, okay? Because it just, the more I looked at it, I got to speak from the heart this morning. Because when I hear the word choices, I really think about my future self. One day, do you ever dream and you're like, you see yourself like one day? I see myself on a big farm one day with cows and horses, and I'm sitting on this wraparound porch and I'm in a rocking chair. and I got like a wheat straw in my mouth, like thinking about the day, thinking about life. And I'm thinking about choices I made, shots I took, shots I didn't take. And I just wonder what my future self's going to think about what Brent Palmer did in moments of his life where he came upon the road of choices. We have them every day. We have small choices. Do we get out of bed early? Do we sleep in? Do we drink a Coke or we drink water? Do we have that candy bar or do we choose something good for us? What about, do we speak to the coworker or do we just let them pass us by? Little choices make up over time a lot of big things, but then we have big choices like job opportunities, new career paths, moments where I know I need to pivot, but I'm kind of scared. And so I think back about all these choices, and Myra, I can remember in coaching, deciding to be a head coach. I remember that scary feeling, that choice, that unknown. What if I fail? What if my community hates me forever because I didn't win? Like there was just a lot of choices in the fact of that big opportunity. And so when you look at the definition, choices is an act of selecting or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities. But then I look to, Coach John Wooden, he said there's a choice you have to make in everything you do. So keep in mind that in the end, the choice you make makes you. And I got to thinking about the book, The Dream Giver. And I hope if you haven't read that book, it's a great book about choices. And that's where I went, because so many times in my life, I'm looking at me and I go my life and I'm thinking about that person, my future self, rocking in a rocking chair, thinking about shots I took or shots I didn't take. And it goes back to The Dream Giver. And if you've ever read that book, Betsy says, I love that book. The whole book is about living in the land of comfortable or venturing off into the land of the unknown, the scary land, because you don't know how it's going to turn out. But I want to share something with you to think about. Have you ever sought out wisdom from someone that played it safe? I think about the great legendary coach, Pat Summitt, that Myra Miles loves and adores. Myra went to her a lot, but not because she played it safe her whole life. Not because she didn't take the shots. She took the shots. And here's the thing. I bet you she didn't win all the shots. But win or lose, being in that uncomfortable state creates major wisdom in our life. We learn from it. It's an experience. It's an experience we can teach others. And so I got thinking about that, and I thought, you know what, Coach, the thrivers of the world, no matter what profession, no matter what they're doing, the thrivers of the world are who brings us wisdom. And so if we're on here this morning, if Brent Palmer is trying to grow, Brent Palmer is trying to thrive, Brent Palmer is trying to do more in his life, then I've got to choose opportunities that's going to make me uncomfortable, that's going to step me from being in that comfortable state, whether it's in my body and I'm trying to change my health, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in my profession. I've got to be willing to step from that place of comfortable to that land of unfamiliar, to that land of uncomfortable, because there is where I'll grow, there is where I'll learn, there is where I'll thrive and ultimately gain wisdom. So, Coach, I'll turn it to you. That was my thoughts this morning.
Those were really good thoughts, Coach Palmer. Thank you so much. Before I get started, it's always so awesome to see everybody, and y'all are just the highlight of our mornings every morning. But I want to welcome back Dwight Owens. Dwight has been wearing 25 hats a day. He's been keeping his grandkids, and he does watch the replay, but he's back with us live this morning. So, Dwight, it's super good to see you, buddy. So thanks for joining us. Welcome back. You've been missed. Choices again. This was something that was really, and I chose this word because I needed it. So I'm going to share with y'all. It was really, really, really good. So in making choices, we truly, now think about this. We don't know if the choice we make in that moment is the best for us. Have you ever thought about that? We really don't know. There's not this future machine that we can hop on once we make that decision, of that choice. There's nothing like that to let us know in that moment that it's the right choice. So let's say if we're making a choice between two things, we need to really keep this in mind. Whichever thing or situation that we're choosing, we'll never know how the other one would have played out. Again, let that sink in. How many choices has Myra made, really and truly thinking it was the best one at the time, but I really didn't know that other one, that other component, that other opportunity, how it would play out. So just kind of let that sink in. We get so crippled by our decisions and choices. We'll never know what alternative it would have been if we would have just make the choice by picking one, and then go full speed ahead and do it with full 100% positive belief. Make that choice. Jump in with all fours, with everything, and do it with positive belief. So here's the thing. You choose, live, and if everything works out, guys, that's great. And if that choice doesn't work out, adjust. There are no perfect decisions. You know what? There's only what is real is life. That's the only thing. So what am I saying to us about choices? Well, when we're faced with picking between a couple of things, making the choice of what to pursue, simply make the choice and be happy with your decision. If you're not happy once you make that choice with your decision, you know what? Choose the other. You have to be happy with your decision. Because in that moment, we have no idea if it's going to work out. But we made the choice based upon our belief, so we need to go pursue what we've chose with happiness, positivity, and belief. And like I said earlier, if it doesn't work out, just adjust. And we use this next word a lot on here, adjust and pivot. This is such a simplistic view, but y'all, it is what it is. It is. We got to stop overanalyzing. How many of us do that? You don't have to raise your hand. I know I do. I am an overanalyzer to the awful. Ask yourself, this is what we need to ask ourselves. Quit overanalyzing. Myra, are you happy today with your choice? And if you are, gosh, we're golden. We're golden. That is truly all that we know. So I'm gonna end with this quote from Brittany Murphy. And when you hear the word decision, you could insert the word choice for this as well. So I want to end with this. Life presents you with so many decisions. A lot of times they're right in front of your face and they're really difficult, but we must make them. We have to make choices. So to sum it up, once you make a choice, let's go with it. The other thing that was there that you had to choose between, that's gone. But if it doesn't work out, this choice that you chose, pivot, go back to that next opportunity. So anyway, happy Monday, y'all. I hope that all the choices that you're making and have made are going just absolutely how you want them. So anyway, thank you again. And again, happy birthday, Lance. Love you guys, and let's have a great day.
Coach, thank you so much. Thank you for that lesson this morning. Have a great Monday. Lance, have a big piece of cake today for your birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We're grateful for you. Let's go rock this Monday. See you.
See y'all.
Have a great one.
Everybody have a great day. Great Monday sets the tone for the whole week. So
Big
let's
smiles today.
Let's
Big
get it.
smiles today.
Night-night.